Hey guys, it's Mike the Wrestling Gunsmith, and you guys are watching All in Wrestling. So, this video is actually for my AEW review because I know you guys are watching Steven Larson like I am. So, I'm really excited because, like I said, before I even get into the review, like in a nutshell, AEW was crazy last night because we didn't just get one debut, we got two debuts, and we got the man, the limitless one, Mr. Keith Lee, the big man, and I'm glad that he's in AEW because for the love of God, for Jesus, I'm glad that he's there. And the problem is, the one problem that I have with Keith, I'm glad that he's in AEW because this dude was not getting a lot ever since his NXT run, ever since he became NXT Double Champion like 2 years ago. Like, I like Keith Lee. And even when I saw him on Raw, I thought they were gonna book him right, but they changed his music. They renamed him. Then he said that he was difficult to work with. I don't think he was difficult because he sounded like he is a really nice guy off camera. Like, he's a really like chillax guy, a really like humble guy. And I think that them saying that he was difficult to work with wasn't really the thing, because I'm sitting here thinking about it, guys. Like, he's not like Keith Lee being in AEW makes so much sense because I like him being there. Because he's gonna do great. Like he's in the face of the Revolution ladder match. Like, he's gonna be in it. If he wins it, it's gonna turn AEW on its head. Like, him and Jay White being there. And Jay White, I really think Jay White's gonna take over, because like, if Jay is there, that means Cole really didn't care. And I think he already knows, between the beef they had, him and Kenny, and the Bullet Club had. Like, I'm glad that he's there as well. I don't know how long he's going to be there, but I'm glad he's there. But I like the fact that everybody in AEW is getting their stories right. Like, they're getting their stories in, and I'm liking the fact with with Inner Circle imploding and having the meeting they had, like with Santana or Ortiz, they were right. Like, every time they get close to the tag team titles, they got to stop themselves to go handle the Inner Circle business. And I'm glad they were like, yo, we shouldn't be talking. We really should be fighting to settle this. And Sammy was like, I want to be the greatest champion of all time. I want to be the greatest, better champion of all time. And I'm glad that he said that, because I'm like, yo, if it's Jay, if it's anybody, I want him to take on everybody. And I'm glad that he said, yo, I make my own thing. He's like, he's like, when I beat you, I'm going to make some changes. Meaning we might get a whole reformation of the Inner Circle, because I think that's what's causing it. And I like that he even said that he was going to do that. I like that he even said that, like, he's going to do that. And I like that they're prolonging the storyline as long as they are, because I like that Santana and Ortiz are finally getting it. Like, yo, what happened? And I'm glad that Eddie Kingston was right. Like, what happened to you guys? You guys used to be the top dogs. Now you're not. And I love the fact that we're getting, like, with the HFO, which is Andrade Hardy family offices. I really believe that Matt's gonna give up on Private Party, and Private Party's gonna be like, yo, we wasted all this time with Matt Hardy. We haven't gotten anything because of it. And I'm hoping next week, like I said, I'm hoping next week we get more from it. I'm hoping Rampage we get a little bit more with Bryan Danielson a little bit too, because I'm gonna watch Rampage tomorrow. I'm gonna make a review of it. But what I'm saying, guys, is that we're getting a whole bunch of stuff that we usually wouldn't get, because now you got to think about it like this. You've got Kings of Black Throne. You have Lucha Brothers. You have Jungle Express, and you got the Gun Club wanting to get their shot in now. And because now, which I don't mind, that Billy Gunn is kind of letting his son do. Like, Gun Club, they're not stupid people. I like those guys. I just expected so much more from them, because they're good. And I like that Darby's pretty cool, because I like Darby and Sting and Punk. And I like how they're continuing the Punk MJF rivalry, because he said, I just want another rematch. And he's like, you didn't beat me by yourself. It's like, your win is more suspect than your spray tan. And I like that he even said that, because here's the thing. I like MJF, but I just don't see him doing anything. And I want Wardlow to kind of go on his own, like Lance Archer's doing. Because the problem is, I like him. He's a big dude. I want him to go against Keith Lee. I actually want to see the Limitless one against the War Dog. I really do. I really want to see that match. As much as everybody else doesn't, I want to, because I want to see how big. I really want to see how much Keith Lee can take on him. I really want to see it. Because here's the thing, I'm looking at the Forbidden Door a little bit, guys. Like I said with my review, that match between him and Isaiah Cassidy was freaking brilliant. And I love the fact that he came in, the crowd goes nuts, his theme works for him, and everybody's saying, bask in his glory. He's like music. He's just conducting everybody. And I love that he came in, took off the jacket, he was ready to go. He was ready to go whip at. Like, he was ready to go. And I like the fact that he was there. I'm glad that he's there. Like, I'm actually glad in the world that he's there. I'm glad that match was fantastic. I even like the match between CM Punk and Mox. It was delicious against FTR. It was delicious. I even like that match. I'm even liking more that we're getting Martinez and Thunder Rosa next week. On Rampage. We're getting that no disqualification match. And I think that match is gonna be crazy. And I'm loving that we're getting a rivalry with her and Britt Baker. And we're getting Jade Cargill, because I know we're going to get some more with Jade Cargill, because I feel like she's going to win. I think she's really... I didn't like AOA as much, because I know she got trained by Booker T. I mean, she did really well with that match, but I really think Jade is not going to give up that belt to anybody, because she's 27-0, which is crazy. And I'm just like, yo, they made the right person TNT, like, TBS champion. Anybody else would have done it, they probably would have lost to somebody. But yo, Jade, like, I love Jade Cargill because the way she presents herself is a whole different. It's just like a whole different atmosphere to what I've seen with her, and I like that she's tough. Like, even when Shaq introduced her, and Jade's on a whole different level. Like, I like that she is, you know. And this is what I'm saying, guys. Is like, this is what I'm saying because, like, I look at AEW, and as much as people don't want to admit it, AEW opening the Forbidden Door to the point where we're getting Jay White and Keith, and we might be getting Jeff Hardy, because I really feel like we are going to get him in March at some point after Revolution. Because if he shows up, it's gonna be so crazy that, like, bro, the Enigma, like, I'm actually excited for more stuff from them. And last night just proved it. Like, yo, I wasn't even bored of the matches. Like, I like that feeling of the fact that we're getting people from WWE, ex-WWE guys, that are coming in AEW, and they're getting a big pop. And I love that now we're getting the Penta thing with Pac, and I love the fact that we're gonna get that. I mean, the Penta thing with Malachi, and I like Brody King. And I like Malachi Black. I like them both. I like his music. I like what he does. He's the coolest dude ever. Like, his gimmick it's sick. I like it because I just like his character. I like his character work. I like him as a person as well. Cause Tommy End, dude, this dude is just the most mellow guy on the face of the earth. I like what he says. Like, he likes being able to be free and creative, and I love that he's creative with Brody King. I love that he's, like, trying to be the poison of AEW. I love that he's trying to be that poison. I'm just like, bro, I like this dude. I like CM Punk's promo. I'm not even tired of him. Like, I love the match we got with AOA and Jade because it was amazing. I think she's got plenty of potential. I think she's great. I really think putting her in a match was like, because I think she pushed Jade to her limits though. And I think, you know what? I think they should put her on Elevation, let her get a couple wins in, and let her just flourish. Just let her flow. Because I think instead of putting her on Dark, put her on Elevation. Because I really feel like they should do that, and I think she's really good. And I like that. Like, Hook is becoming a monster. See, I've seen a lot about Hook, and I like Hook. And this is just my pre prediction for Rampage. I believe that he's at that level now. And I really feel like now he's kind of established without seeing Taz. He's kind of established now. And I kind of want to see what are they going to do with him. Because, like, he's a monster. He's a monster. He's like he's like the second coming of Taz, like to the point where he doesn't say anything, he doesn't make a promo. This brother he just goes. He just goes and fights. He goes in. He just goes. And I like that. And I like that like last night with the death match with Lance Archer. Excuse me. Like I said, I like it. Because the fact that we got a guy like Lance Archer, because I've seen a lot of him. I like Lance Archer. I'm glad that he's like the Texas death match was cool. It was violent, and that's the type of violence I want to see. Like the concussion thing, like WWE taking the concussions to a literal point. I'm fine with that, even like back in the day. But AEW just changes the game because now we have Sting. Now we got guys who we've never seen before. Like we got Jay White. We're probably gonna get a bunch of stuff with the Face of Revolution match because I already got a gut feeling that we're gonna get a bunch of people we don't even know who are coming. And because now that Tony Khan's trying to open up that forbidden door, not like Vince, he's opening the forbidden for everybody to walk in. Because I got a really gut feeling like Jeff is going to show up right after Revolution. Or he's going to be the Joker to the Face of the Revolution match. Because I feel like he's going to show up and it's going to be such a pop for him because everybody's going to love him. Like, bro, that's the thing. Like him being there is just ridiculously good. And I'm like, bro, and I'm being honest with you guys, like, because I love AEW as a company. Like yesterday was just fantastic. And my humble review, like in my humble opinion, like I'm gonna give this thing a 10 out of 10. It was so good because now we have Keith Lee. It's keeping it fresh. Like he's gonna win. He's probably gonna have the most decorated wins next to Hook. Because he's never gonna lose. He's not gonna lose. He's going to be respected. He's going to be taken care of. They're going to let him do whatever he wants to do. If he wants to go against the TNT title, he can do that. If he wants to go against AEW, he can go for the AEW championship. There's so much he can do that they're going to let him do. And I really feel at the end of the day, we're going to get that fateful thing. We're going to get that never performed seen match before, because I really believe I really believe on the planet, I really believe we're gonna get a match between him and Hangman Page for the AEW title at some point, or him and Bryan Danielson. Because I feel like I really feel that we're gonna get those dream matches because the AEW is gonna make them work. Because the thing is, I already know the angle, what he's trying to do. He's gonna probably create a faction or something, or he's trying to. But I like Lee Martin. I like that they're giving everybody's getting their stories, and then everybody's making their own path in life, which is fantastically great. And I like it. And I like the fact that we get to do that. Like, I like the fact that that's there. You see, we usually would never get it because the joke is, the joke here, like I said, the joke here is, look, we've done everything in 2 years, but we're having so much fun. But the thing is, even when Keith showing up and just his limitlessness, like him just showing up and beating the holy god out of Isaiah Cassidy is nothing. I like something I've always, because I wanted him to do this at Raw. I wanted him to do it in WWE, but now he's in AEW. He's gonna do great. He's going to be fine. I really believe he's going to be fine because I'm like, bro, there's so many people he can wrestle. He can do Jungle Boy. He can do everybody, even Margot Stunt if he wanted to. And I want him to go against Wardlow. I really and truly do. I want this dude to go against Wardlow so bad. Because those two hostages just running at each other with force, just to full, because he's a powerhouse. And him and Hook, I want to see him against Will Hobbs. I really want to see that dude against Will Hobbs, though. I really want to see him against Will Hobbs because I really want to know what can Powerhouse Hobbs do against Keith Lee. Because if he's a bigger dude, it's gonna be some craziness. Because the dude gonna be doing he's not gonna be able to get Keith for a spine bust, but Keith gonna do like a freaking the Big Bang comment, like the Big Bang ending, like bro, him pouncing on everybody, and he jumps like a cruiserweight though, like he can jump. And I was excited, bro. Like the leapfrog Like, bro, like Keith Lee being in AEW, it's surreal. It's so surreal that I can't even, like, I can't stop smiling about it, guys. Like I said, but all in all, like, I'm gonna put this video to an end. But like I said, AEW Dynamite last night was 10 out of 10. And now, an AEW, and I'm actually gonna put this as a tagline: AEW just become limitless. That's how good this. That's how good that episode was. AEW has just become limitless. Now I'm gonna put that as a title.